Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Kosi here. Today we still speaking about different type of lifestyle and the ideas, and also how to replace the bad with the good. And I'm gonna give you guys some tips and something that I have done and they have helped me. So last week we did speak about mental health and self-care and how to make yourself happy. And today we're going to speak about morning routines, ideas, and bad habits to break. I want you to know, don't try anything. Try what's best for you, because we are different. There's something that can help me but can't help you, even though we know it's good. And yeah, so I'm gonna maybe if our personalities are the same, then I'll suggest you go for it. But if we're not the same, try what's gonna keep you on track and what's gonna help you stay motivated all the time. Today I'll be speaking about morning. I'm gonna start speaking about morning routines. What I do every morning to prepare myself for the day. So before, I'm just gonna speak what I did before. Before I used to do, there's this thing called daydreaming. I could wake up and then have this thought. I'm just having this life I'm building inside my mind. And that, I remember along the way, it ended up giving me headaches. I don't know why, but I think it's something, because I've been putting a certain lifestyle in me that I don't have. And now it made me stay awake at night, because once you start to do the fantasy and daydreaming stuff, trust me, it's hard for you to get a good sleep. And yeah, you lose focus in many ways, because you really want to try and also take your time and go back to your bed and have that. Even during the work, I remember somehow it went into a point where even in my lunch time at work, I just wanted to get a space where I could rest and then start thinking about it. But that was so wrong. And I had to break this, because I saw that it's okay to dream. It's okay to have fantasy. But once I listened to this preacher, and he said, actually, it's Michael Todd. And he said, it's okay to fantasy, but as long as they won't affect your time and won't affect you only stay in life as a person who daydream like all the time. Because it's important, as much as you've dreamed, it's important also to build that would reach your dreams and your goals in life. Yeah. And so what I did, I started to wake up every morning and go for a run, and also do a few exercises. So I can't afford to go to the gym. What could help me at the moment to take the whatever fake life I'm making inside of my head, I could go for a run, because that helps to relax my mind and all that. And then I could pray in the morning. So I know in winter it's difficult for me to go for a run. It's dark, not safe at all. So in summer it's safe, because by 5 the sun is out. So in winter I can't. So what I do in winter, I wake up and pray and try to kill whatever thoughts when I wake up will come in my mind to attack, and it makes me like, no, just daydream go. Yeah, and I will do morning stretch, because yeah, obviously I can't go outside. I have to do it indoors. I will do a few exercise, stretch, and then I could listen to music. I have music in my in my phone that I've set up every morning to listen to. Yeah, I have different type of music for my morning. I drink coffee every morning. Yeah, it helps me also. And also plan for my days. I prioritize the task, what I have to do in the day and what I have to finish. And trust me, after, especially for to plan for the day, I could wake up and go to work. and I couldn't finish some of my tasks because what I've told myself in my mind, like, okay, I'm tired, I'm not going to be able to do that. But once I wake up and I tell myself, I can do this, I can do that. I remember this one time, I couldn't work for like, I think I was having a burnout or a breakdown or something. I couldn't work for like 3 days. So at work, I worked for 4 days. And for everything I do weekly, I had to cover those 4 days. I couldn't work like for a whole 3 days. But this one time, it was last day of the week to go to work. And I don't know what happened. I even asked myself, like, how did I do that? Because I was able to cover like a lot in one day. And I was proud of myself. But I had to break the habit because somehow it can give you overload. And I have to plan now for the week that it doesn't matter how I'm feeling, or my body doesn't want to go to work, or today my mind is like sitting down, doesn't want to work. I know there's times where you're tired. Like yesterday, I was feeling so asleep. It was working hours, but I was like, I want to go home and sleep, but I couldn't. You need to work as well. And today what I did, I had to wake up and exercise myself. I found music that will uplift spirit Sam to, to change the mood and the spirit into a healthy place. And I also had to plan everything. To be honest, some of my YouTube podcast, I didn't plan them out, and I could see them that okay, I didn't plan this. And now what it has to do has to take my whole day trying to shoot and trying to record myself. While if I did plan, it would just take me like the whole hour of recording myself, and then had to go edit and do that. So yeah, it's important to have a morning routine idea, something that works with your personal and that suits your lifestyle. So I recommend praying, morning stretch, especially in winter. In summer, go for a run in the morning. For me, it's better to exercise in the morning than later, because it gives me, I become awake and available during the day. Listen to music, drink coffee. Yeah. Plan your day and prioritize your task. Oh, and my second tip is bad habits to break. So I had to break my fantasy land that I was building in my dream. I had to break that because it didn't give me life. It didn't give me hope. It just gave me sickness and mental illness. And also, last year, I had this tendency of sleeping late, like around 1 o'clock. And I had to fight that. I had to push my body that by 9, you need to go to bed. Unless it's compulsory for me to stay and do something or work or whatever. But by 9 o'clock, I need to be asleep. Because my body, like, once it's 4:30 or 5:30 in the morning, I'm up. And I can't change that. That's the habits I made long time ago. But now if I'm going to sleep at 1, that is not good for me to have few hours of sleep. It's important to have enough sleep for the next day as you prepare your body. As you prepare your body as well. And yeah, there's a lot of things that made me doubt myself. I think also fear puts you into a position where you have to doubt yourself. And things that you're not capable, that you're not enough to do 1 and 2 and 3. But yeah, and letting fear stop you could limit you into a lot of achievement that God has for you, like in God's plan. And also whatever you have for you, that is good. Fear will stop you. So don't let fear stop you. You're capable, you're more than enough, you're worth it. and your goals can change and save someone out there. And yes, and saying I had to break this habit of saying yes to everything that comes into my life. It's okay to say no, because there's some things will come. Yes, some things will come to teach you a lesson, but don't allow them to stay longer. Like season change. Every season we have to learn different things, but don't let them stay longer or babysit them and let them become your friend. It's okay to learn, and it's okay to get hurt because you have no idea what was this thing coming to do in your life. But also it's okay to let go. It's not there to build your castle. It's just there to destroy you. Then let it go. And also, yes, I have the habit of saying yes to everything, even though inside there's a big no shouting. I was watching this preach yesterday, and the pastor said we have the reptiles in our mind. They're screaming, they're making a lot of noise. It's okay to say no, and also put yourself first. Yeah. I had to break this habit of complaining. I'm still trying somehow, but yeah, I could say I'm better. I don't know though. I'm sure my surrounding can tell you guys more. I don't know. Sometimes I could be like, oh no, I'm better in that place. And then someone will be like, oh, I saw you do this last week. But if I believe that I'm better, actually I am better. Okay. So I also had this habit of complaining. Before I do something, I have to complain. Before even God could ask me to pray and I could complain. God will ask me to read a certain scripture, I could complain. I have the scripture since I think since March or something. It's Mark 9 and also Luke 9. I think it's 27 in Luke 9. It's the same scripture. It's the same verse, I mean. And this one time, actually, like before yesterday, I was like, God, what is the purpose of this? Because God was like, please read the Luke 9. And I was like, no, you've been asking me to to read this. What is the purpose of it? Okay, I can't anymore. No. And that is not, okay, that's so wrong. And also for me, it was worse because I was going against God. That is wrong of me. In closing, it's just few ideas and tips, guys, something we should try. And just to change our routine, let's prioritize ourselves. Let's seek what is good for our spirit, what is healthy for our mind. Yeah, and also challenge ourselves. You need to challenge yourself to grow. And you need to, obviously people will challenge you, but when you challenge yourself, you become better and you become aware of what is worthy and valuable of your time. So in close, I'm going to close with Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11. It is never fun to be corrected. In fact, at the time, it's always painful. But if we learn to obey by being corrected, we will do right and live at peace. Yeah, I love the scripture. It reminds me of a lot of things that I've let go, and thinking that there's peace for me there, there's joy for me there. But now coming to realize into the place where I am today, I'll be like, no, actually, that also has more negative impacts that I didn't see when it comes to my life. But now I've let it go. I could see no matter. I'm more joyful where I am and where I've planned and I've prioritized and I've set my lifestyle into a healthy environment, into a place where I don't need someone's opinion to start it there. I don't need someone lifestyle to look at and say, oh my gosh, and then become obsessed with it. I'm in the place where I know, okay, it's my time to be here. Let me learn what I have to learn. Let me adjust what I need to change, where I need to grow up. Because we're in a journey.